Welcome back to another video of SD-WAN training series. Today we are going to configure another SD-WAN controller, which is a Vsmart. For the Vsmart controller, we are going to configure a system VPN 0 and VPN 512 from the CLI. Let's begin. For the management VPN or VPN 512, we will be using ETH 0 for the out-of-band management of our Vsmart. And the IP is going to be 192.168.1.2, and for the VPN 0 or the transport VPN we will be using ETS1, and which will be having the IP address of 1.1.1.2/24. Let me initialize the Vsmart controller. We have to wait for some time. It needs to give the system is ready output. Now the system is ready. Now we can initialize our Vsmart from the CLI. Initial login and password is going to be admin by default. We must set the initial password. For this lab, I am going to be using admin as the default password. Here we will be configuring system VPN 0 and VPN 512. Let me configure the system first. Let me set the host name. Host name is going to be Vsmart. The system IP is going to be 10.1.1.102. It is just similar to router ID. It doesn't take part in the routing. Now I am going to set site ID. Site ID is going to be 1. Organization name is going to be SD-WAN Lab 101. Now my Vmode IP is going to be 1.1.1.3. So let me check what I have configured. So I have set Vsmart as a host name, and system IP is going to be 10.1.102 and site ID 1, and organization name is SD-WAN Lab 101. Let me commit now. Now since commit is complete, now you can see the hostname has also changed from Vsmart in all small to Vsmart with S as capital. Now we need to configure VPN 512 and VPN 0 for this controller. Let me start with VPN 0. Let me check the configuration. No configuration is here. You can see on VPN 0 it is showing interface ETH 0 as a default interface, but if we see our lab, we have set ETH 1 as our VPN 0 for the transport interface. So we need to change the default interface in VPN 0 from ETH 0 to ETH 1. So let me remove the interface 0 from the VPN 0. No interface ETH 0. Interface ETH 1, and let me commit. Now let me set the IP address for the Ethernet 1. Now you can see the IP address is going to be 1.1.1.2/24. So IP address is going to be 1.1.1.2/24 on interface. We need to allow services. Let me start with allow service all. Now let me allow SSH also. Netcom for the programmability. Let me commit. Now VPN 0 is also completed. Now I need to configure VPN 512 for the out of band management. So VPN 512. So full configuration. There is nothing in VPN 512. So interface ETS 0. IP address is going to be 192.168.1.2/24. No sort. Commit. Now let me check from my computer if management interface is reachable or not. For this I am going to be using this Windows computer with IP of 192.168.1.101. Let me first check the IP of this computer. IP is 192.168.1.101, and we know the management IP of our Vsmart is going to be 192.168.1.2. So let me ping the IP address of the management interface of the Vsmart. Ping 192.168.1.2. So it is pinging from the computer. Let me check the same from the Vsmart also. Ping 192.168.1.101. It won't ping because it will be trying to communicate from the VPN 0, which has IP address of 1.1.1.2. So in order to ping from the management interface, we need to type ping VPN 512. No, it is pinging from the VPN 512 or the management interface. So we have completed the CLI configuration of our Vsmart, where we have configured the system, VPN 0 and VPN 512. In the next video, we'll be configuring the VBond from the CLI configuration. The configuration of all the controllers are similar from the CLI. Thank you for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe our videos.